Hi guys, good morning. My name is Ariante. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. So today's video I wanted to make is called Suffering is a Professor, and this is actually just a quote that I had heard and I had written down, and I've been thinking about it a lot. And lately I've been dealing a lot with myself with different types of feelings like sadness and anxiety and things like that. And so I wanted to make this video is because I'm really coming to the concept of what this quote really means. And what I think it means is that we are all on a journey of self-exploration and learning ourselves. And I had heard this quote before that said, you don't really know anyone even if you die next to them. You could have lived your whole life with this person and you still can't honestly say that you 100% know this person, because you will never know that person 100% down to their deepest core. And I'm thinking for us as individuals, we won't even know ourselves 100% before we die. I think that we are on a constant journey of learning ourselves and getting to know ourselves more. And so when we are living life and having experiences, we go through a lot of pain and suffering. And a lot of pain and suffering, if we really take accountability, is due to a lot of our own actions, or our own choices, or our own spiritual diet, or our own way that we view the world. And so I was really thinking about this quote as I deal with myself and really study the times that I feel, anxiety or shame or sadness. And a lot of times it's something that I'm supposed to learn about myself, or something I did that I didn't approve of, or something that I did that I think was below myself, so that I feel shame at the thought of thinking that I did that thing. And it's really not to feel shame. Shame is the pain that comes from it, but pain is only here to show us that something's wrong. And the same way comes with suffering. Suffering is any kind of pain. It can be emotional pain, mental pain, physical pain. They can all cause suffering, and they're just here to tell us that something's wrong. And when we can study what is wrong, then we can learn more about ourselves. But sometimes we're so in denial, or so in our ego, or so in our wanting to be our highest self, that we deny our lower self. And when we deny our lower self, we separate parts of ourselves that are actually really us. So I can say I did this thing, for example, and it brought me shame, but the only reason it brought me shame is because I'm not letting myself be gentle with myself, because I'm thinking that something I did was below me. And nothing is really below you. It's just a matter of what will bring you to that point of acting in that way. And when you can study how you came to be that person in that moment, or how you came to make the choices that you make, you can come to peace with your own suffering, or your own shame, or your own pain. And that way you can help yourself to heal and become better, because now you're bringing your lower self into yourself instead of just pushing it away as less than you, because the judge in you shames the victim inside of you, because you are pushing parts of yourself to a lower standard, as if you couldn't have done that, or as if you were too good for that thing. And it's not that you were too good for that thing, or else you wouldn't have did that thing at all. It's just a matter of you need to learn that lesson so you can learn how to not do that thing again, or become a better you, or understand what makes you become that person, or what makes you see the world like that, or do things that are less than yourself. And so I just been really thinking about that, and how we really are just always learning ourselves through life experiences. And we can look at all these things and be like, why the heck did I do that? Or other people could even shame us and ask us, why the hell would you do that? Or why the heck did you do that? And it's up to us to be gentle with ourselves and realize that we are just a human having a human experience, and really just continuing to learn who we are through all of our experiences. And if we never have the experiences that bring us this pain or shame or doubt or suffering, then we would never learn these lessons to become an even better version of ourselves, and understand our weaker parts of ourselves, or our lower parts of ourselves, or where we don't meet our own expectations. And if there was never an expectation at all, and you just went into life as you being a student to life, you would never even have to worry about dealing with shame. And of course that's easier said than done, but you would never even need to deal with those lower vibrational feelings, because you are so accepting and understanding that you are just a human and a student to life, viewing yourself, learning yourself through yourself. And there's this quote, it says, you are God perceiving God, and it's that beautiful. Like, you are yourself, viewing yourself, learning yourself, even in other people, in every experience, in every situation you get in. So when we can just learn ourselves as a student to life, we take a different approach when we look at our suffering and understand that it is our professor, and it's here to teach us and discipline us and grow us and make us better, so that we are not the same person by the time we die that we were when we were 5 or 6 or 10 or 12 or 20. And so with that being said, this is my video, that suffering is a professor. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and God bless you.